Welcome to the Bank of America Countdown to Green as we get set to go racing.
All right, last week at the Glen, we started in the back, 29th, and it was a new track, had some fun with it, a Smith's Den track, had fun with that. We batted our way to the front, no cautions that race, and after a while, Sterling Marlin held everybody up, so we ended up just having to go for our best lap. Like, just go for PBs the whole race. Ended up getting a pretty good, almost got into the 112s, which would have been pretty cool. And then on the second round of pit stops, we ended up gaining a lot of time. I still haven't figured out how. I put a note in the race that I think the pack in front of us got held up by lap cars. And we ended up getting a top 10 out of that. Pretty incredible. We keep our top 10 streak alive. And Jeff Gordon got the win there. And that brings us to the points. A couple things have changed since the beginning of the Watkins Glen race. Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart up there now tied for second. We're 46 points back at Newman. They're 42. Big drop down to Greg Biffle, 30 points. All the drivers that were out of the chase last race are still out of the chase. Mayfield, Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, and Kenseth still have, I think they have a chance. But Casey Kane, we lost him on the pace lap at Watkins Glen, and to show how big of a drop there is below him, even dropping like 30 points in that race, still no one was able to jump over him for that 15th spot. So it's going to be those 14 drivers. Now we're hitting up the high banks of Daytona. Let's go.
International Speedway on a steamy summer night. It's a holiday weekend for many Americans, a celebration of independence, a time to enjoy with family and friends. But for a few people, well, it's a work night, including the stars of the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. For many, their families are here with them, but it's almost time for Dad to get in the car and head to work. After thousands of fans spend a day along world-famous Daytona Beach, an ocean of emotion washes over the Stadium of Speed. It's time for a little summer vacation.
Pace car heads off. We're getting set to start the 45th Pepsi 400 at Daytona. Glad you're with us.
All right, jumping in right away because the real world audio doesn't bleed very well into the NR2003 audio. Kyle Busch, I'm just kind of seeing what he wants to do back there. He's staying up, no problem, or he's staying back, no problem. My name's Adam, thanks for checking this out. 13 races to go. In our season. Probably not the best time to be chatting 3 wide here. But this is old hat. Daytona 500, I would have been radio silent because I hadn't been on the game in a while. But this is nothing. We can solve calculus problems now 3 wide. I noticed I was just talking about the audio a little bit. I noticed that we had some choppy audio at the beginning of the Watkins Glen race. And I think that just has to do with the game being 20 years old, people modding into the game, and this is a custom sound pack somebody made, and it's real awesome. He's made a couple different versions of it. It's the link, it's in the description. I don't know if I linked it. You can always just Google it and find it somewhere. And that was also a user-created track. It was that Smith's Den I just talked about in the intro. So, just little things can pop up. Maybe whatever camera angles they use, it didn't take into account the sound radius of the... I don't know. I have no idea. I'm talking out of my butthole because I have no idea. Just making conjectures. All right, we'll just sneak in here. Very good. I'm not sure what I did with the starting grid this race. I may have just abandoned it. It takes up so much freaking screen real estate. But I should have foreseen that. And I could always just, you know, shrink it down into the corner of the screen and still have it going. But that would involve resizing every one of them. And then having to change the speed that they fly in and out and stuff. Because one's only going to be coming in a little bit from the left, all the way from the right. It's just a mess. So I'm probably going to switch to just listing the important drivers. No offense to everyone else who isn't important, but get good. Plus, this is, nobody's watching. You know, there's like 50, 60 people watching this. There's probably only half of those people are even hearing me say this because you're scrolling through looking for wrecks and whatnot. So I don't know. But thanks for everybody who watches these videos. All the views, comments, likes, and subscriptions. All this stuff just lets me get a little bit of my creativity out before. I don't know. Something to do. But yeah, I'm probably just listing the drivers with NBC graphics. I'm going to stay with NBC all year, but I just know what the time sinks are when I am putting together the graphics and everything every race. And even though it might not take that long, it's just the mental weight of having to do it. The grid's just the whole thing, because there's each driver has separate graphics for whether they're on the inside or the outside, because they're flipped. And it wasn't a pain making them, because it's fine making them. It's just keeping them organized and making sure the right car is in the right spot. Every race, it's just tough. Fox was different, because Fox, no matter if you were on the inside or outside, the driver graphic was the same. It's just brutal. So yeah, probably moving to just listing those drivers. And that's it. Maybe try to give updates like during the snapshots and stuff, or like the field snapshots, field summaries, whatever you want to call it. When I show the racing going on, maybe try to keep track of that. But that's a big thing. I don't know if I'm going to do as they run and then calculate the points every time. I'm not going to do that either. Like, I just want to stay fresh. We're having a good, fun season, shaping up to be a good ending, and I just don't want to get bogged down. But I'm still fresh. I don't have fatigue at all. I can just cut it off at the pass before it becomes annoying. So anyway, we started 8th here, pretty short. Siri, we always go with Siri, and I told her, I said, do not give us a top 10. Do not waste one of my good luck, one of my universe good fortune top 10s with her. Don't waste it on a restrictor plate track, because we're going to get up to the front anyway. We could start 90th and we would get to the front. But I guess there's a benefit to starting up here. We don't have to worry about any kind of wreck really taking us out, you know. I've thrown up the race analysis by now. No random caution, but cautions are back on. I don't know. I fell in love with the random cautions, and there's some tracks that I want them on, but Pocono was, I don't know. Pocono was fun without a caution, and we didn't have a caution at the Brickyard. So I mean, we've had there's 3 races in a row we haven't had cautions. Unless I'm missing something, or I'm just deranged. I just can't. I'm thinking, yeah. Oh no, it was Chicagoland. We had Chicagoland in there. Never mind. We had cautions at Chicagoland. No question. Is Sed underneath Mayfield here? Get there, buddy. Poor Sed's living the life here. Good run at Watkins Glen. Probably going to lead this lap unless we can get there. Yeah, we spooked him enough, but now we can. We just want to lead a lap here, become a part of the lap leader train. Kind of settle in. I did double check and triple check. We are going to have about 26 to 28 laps on fuel here. And then the second stop of this race might be fuel only if it goes green. But who knows? I didn't bother. I said I was going to put little dashes or something in the standings to remind us who's in the chase and who's not. But we know who's in and who's not. I mean, it's Mayfield, Dale Jarrett, Rusty Wallace, and Matt Kenseth. Those are the 4 drivers that are out. And then the other ones we can just remember when we see them. So it's not that hard. But at this kind of track, we can't really... Mike Bliss, again, has fallen off 8 seconds. Almost 8 seconds. Oh, weirdo. Yeah, that was kind of funny when I was editing the Watkins Glen race. It just so happened that it was perfect timing that I said that the track doesn't have any issues, and it just shows him plowing into the wall. But it looked like he had lost, his engine was smoking right before that, and then whatever panic line he had just took him into the wall. And other than whatever's going on with the lap traffic there and the AI not being able to get around them, that was good. That's our Watkins Glen from now on for sure. Waiting for the AI to get their top line push here. Like, imagine if this was the whole race. It would be ridiculously boring. Looks like they're finally getting that push up there. Maybe not. Maybe Joe Nemechek just doesn't have what it takes to lead the pack. You only have to lead about 13 or 14 laps here in order to get the extra bonus point for leading the most. So it might be worth just camping out up here for a while, leading a bunch of laps. But that AI's finally showing signs of making moves up there. Nemechek's been getting runs. Here he comes. We have this, and then we have Talladega, and those are we have one Talladega race late in the season, part of the chase, which could really muck things up. I think they will officially get around us, or get past us on the back straightaway. I mean, that's just a case in point of it depending on what AI car is up there. We're 3 wide, so let's hang on for a second. If you get a faster car up there, one of those top 10 guys, they'll definitely pass us earlier, like faster than this. For example, see if I know what I'm talking about. Jeremy Mayfield's going to be leading that line now. And we'll see. Yep, he really fell off. I don't know what that is. I think they're 3 wide back there. Looks like Kurt Busch is making a move. I think that was just a perfect storm. We had not the best cars up here battling. You know, we had Mike Wallace behind us, then we had Joe Nemechek and Boris Said hanging out. This is interesting.
Clear. Car out back. Still there. Stay low. Still there. Stay low.
Okay, Kurt Busch is going to lead this lap.
Next car is the leader. Still there. Keep low.
We're about, I'm going to say 6 laps from pit stops.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Hold your line. Car out back. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. The next car is the leader. Stay low. Clear outside.
We might just have a dominant race car here.
You're back in the lead.
Very, very interesting stuff. I didn't change anything in the track file, so I don't know what's going on here. I'll take it.
Victoria's Secret introduces the very sexy, very smooth push-up without padding. Smooth, very sexy. Only at Victoria's Secret.
All right, we're going in for pit stops, and I found a problem. I had a steering assist on at Watkins Glen. At the road courses, I put a steering assist on, and I accidentally left it on, and that really made a difference. I was running perfect lines. Now I'm all over the track. We'll figure it out. Now we got to go in for a pit stop,
Changing just the right side this time. Right side.
and we're out near the
clear.
front of
Keep
pit
it
road.
under 4,000 in seconds. The leader's pitting now.
All right, we survived chaos there. Go, buddy. Somebody just got
You're now in the top 20.
banged. So we may end up leading the most laps of this race, and if we win the championship by a point, then they can appeal. But
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4
whatever.
seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
But yeah, I turned that steering assist off, and I just started jutting to the left and right.
Okay, merge when you can.
It looks very strange. I want to get up. I want to get up here. I'm sorry. I don't want to be on that apron.
Leaders pitting now.
Very little margin for error. We're gonna lose a bunch. You know, our pit road entry here is not hot at all.
Outside.
We gotta stay out of their way.
Clear outside.
Mike Wallace gate is always in my mind when I'm merging now. We didn't lap Mike Bliss. I don't know what happened to him. We saw that he was way off the pace. So I'm guessing we kind of lapped him during pit stops here. But yeah, this before and after pit stops number will be easy. Because we were in the top 5, so we'll see where we end up now. And I gotta learn how to run Daytona. Hang on to her here. Wow.
Clear. Car inbound. Clear.
But yeah, that steering assist. I want to have fun. I've talked about this before. That's the only track that I use assist on. It'd be silly to be so frustrated and not be able to, you know, not be able to have true, genuine seasons unless I spend like half a year practicing at the road. Like, no thanks. I got stuff to do. All right, Kyle Busch, stay up. Don't slow down for these goobers. No problem. So this is most likely the quote-unquote lead pack. Yeah, I thought this was 26 to 28 laps. I guess it's 24 to 26. The ESPN or the NBC announcers probably like, well, there's something wrong with the 66 car. No, he just turned his assists off. He's all right. Big run for Rusty Wallace up here. Apparently somebody was slow up here, and now everybody's gonna fall in. I'm trying to get a look to see where that next pack is. It's a ways back there. Oh, that's his why. Mike Bliss. I guess he's running on like 2 cylinders. So yeah, we're in the top 10. These are all top 10 in front of us. Yeah. And Mike Bliss is a lap down, and that's it. No DNFs. I heard some crashing and banging on pit road, but I'm not sure what happened. Let's make sure we stay with this group. Yeah, during that commercial break when I realized I had the steering assist on, I was about to break one of my rules and restart the race with it off. But whatever. I mean, it's a restrictor plate race. Anything can happen. We would have been in 1st or 5th. Now it's just a matter of that 1 point for leading the most laps, which we eventually, most likely, will get. If we win the championship by a point, then I don't know. Just I don't think the world's going to be up in arms about us winning the championship on this NR2003 clown channel, you know. I think we're fine.
Still there.
Let's just win the championship by more than a point. We don't have to worry about
Car out back.
it. Speaking of the championship,
Still there. Stay low.
let's take a look at the gang, where everybody's at. This is one of the few tracks I'll be able to sit back and look at this stuff. Rusty Wallace and Greg Biffle are in this front pack. That's huge for them. Carl Edwards, that's big for them. They're him as well. And 2 seconds back, Ryan Newman. What a butthole. Like, why can't he be further back? He doesn't go away. It's like the 1980s Miracle on Ice forecheck.
Here comes the leader.
But Mayfield's there. We've got a lapper coming up here. What is this? Riggs, maybe? Yeah.
Back in third. Keep up with it. Back in third. Keep low.
Let's hope Biffle and Robbie Gordon can navigate them pretty well.
Clear.
Riggs. Navigate Riggs pretty well without issue. I'm trying to find all the big boys back here. Jeff Gordon back in 22nd. Harvick. Where's Tony Stewart? 37th. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Come on, Biff, go up top.
Inside. Stay high.
We'll go
You're
up top.
top. 3 wide.
All right, they're gonna be.
Next car's the leader.
Oh no, Rusty, stay with us, buddy. Is that Rusty behind us?
There are the cross flags. We're halfway home. You're back in the lead.
We won't be able to get enough done together to get away from those guys. Looks like there's another car right behind Rusty. I don't know. But see, we're slow. So what I want to do is I'm just going to tap on the brake here,
Car inside.
let Rusty go,
Keep
and
high.
try to push him. See if we can stay up. See if we can stay away from these guys back there. I mean, no caution could have helped or hurt us. Something as simple as messing up on our pit stop, or you're too far to the right, or something like that, and then we would have lost so much track time. We would have lost so much position and time to the leaders. So we really had to nail our pit stop to be able to be in this front pack, and we are. I was a little bit away from the microphone there for those first 35 laps. Should be fine now. All right, those boys are coming again. So, lap 48 will be pitting, and all right, they're going to give Rusty a push. Let's get on Greg Biffle's behind.
Stay high.
Make sure we stay with him.
Clear.
So lap 48 will be pitting again. And we have to take on fuel and then probably take on left sides. We took on right sides the first time.
Changing it to left side this time. Left
So
side
we'll
up.
do that. I don't think it's just a fuel up. I think they got to take on tires.
Keep digging.
But those pit stops are about 10 laps away.
Car inside. You're up top. 3 wide.
Tonight on Last Call, things are getting crazy with Dennis Rodman, Aisha Tyler, and music from Kings of Convenience. Carson After Conan tonight on NBC.
We're on lap 43 now, and we have some more lappers, Riggs and Ken Schrader. I don't understand why Riggs is so slow. I'm guessing Mike Bliss is just in the... Maybe his ratings are just so bad. Is he banged up? Or is that a shot? No, he's banged up, so he got hit somewhere. So that's why he's slow. I didn't even see the first time we passed him. I didn't look in the rear view to see if he was missing half of his car. Stay up top, Rusty. Come on.
Car inside.
Okay.
Clear.
Oh, Kenny. Are those Petters?
Car's the leader.
Did we lose them because of rigs or pitting?
Still there.
I guess
Stay low.
because of rigs. There's no just like rapidly dropping real-time numbers there.
Keep low.
We'll take it. Rusty will take it for sure. This is his best chance to get back into the chase, Jack.
Clear. Car inside. Here comes the leader.
Yeah, but
20 laps to go. Keep high.
those guys are coming back now.
Next car's the leader. Keep high. Clear.
I don't know, just a sense of I don't know, I'm getting nervous. I don't know why. Seems like this is going too easy. We got a round of pit stops coming up.
The next car's the leader. Car out back.
Boy, this is the below the cut line race. Except for Carl Edwards, he's behind Jeremy Mayfield there.
Outside.
These guys running up here really need this. But if we can stay up here and we don't get a caution, we can gain some points. Newman dropped back to 16th. Jeff Gordon's in 28th.
Car inside.
Tony Stewart's in 37th.
Still there.
He got hit. It's him and Kurt Busch.
Keep high.
I don't. It's fine.
Still there.
Hell, we'll be within 5-6 points. There's pit stops. Here we go.
Stay high. Clear.
Old Matt Kenseth. Yeah, these are all of the
Car inside.
guys out of the chase right now, getting their big runs
Stay high.
that they need. Big points boost. Dale Jarrett too. Wow. That's just lucky. I don't see Casey Kane anywhere, but he's done anyway. So Kenseth, Mayfield, Wallace, and Jarrett were all the cars that need help, and they're all up here. So good for them. Oh, pit stops. Look at these moves.
Stay high.
None of these guys want cautions
Car inside.
or want a caution.
Still there. Keep high. All right, we're back in fifth. Good job. Keep high.
Yeah, it's got to be right side. It's got to be just 2 tires and fuel.
Clear.
Let's make sure we're on the up and up. Whoa, fellas, that hurt us there. Let's make sure we're on the up and up here. They have 16 to go. They need about a can. We gotta let Biffle go up here.
Inside.
Why a can?
High. Clear.
What in the world?
We'll give you one can of
All right,
fuel.
Jamie McMurray. It's me and you, pal.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
It's the worst entry of all time.
That car's a lap down.
2 left sides, and we're taking on fuel. Because of our fuel window thing, we gotta stay on the up and up, you know. That's gonna be Harvick behind us.
Go, go, go!
We're gonna wait, because whatever,
55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
I think I should have,
Okay, you're
I
clear
think
on
I should have
the plate.
taken on 1.5 cans. But I erred on the side of caution and only took on 1. Because then
Okay, merge when you can.
worst case scenario to even up with the AI, I just wait. But I waited a little bit too long there for McMurray. So whatever. I mean, we have to self-police the fuel stuff. No big deal. We do want to get up to speed here.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside.
And we're with somebody. I mean, Ricky Rudd got kind of screwed there. But whatever.
Inside. Still there. Still there. Still there.
I'm looking for the big names down here on the apron.
Clear.
That's Kane. He's getting hurt. Ah, Newman, no. We just didn't have a good stop.
Inside. Clear inside. You're in the top 10.
All right, now that we're in the top 10,
Inside.
this is the front pack up here, and everybody else has just dropped off.
Clear inside.
Ricky Rudd, buddy. Me and you, Jack. Me and you against the world. We got 8 to go. Schrader, Nemechek lost a lap somewhere. Bliss and Riggs are down 2 laps. Mayfield out in the lead. All those guys stayed up there except for Dale Jarrett. Or Rusty Wallace. Those are the 3. Where's Dale Jarrett? Yeah, he lost something. Something happened to him. But Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch, I guess they pitted together and they're staying together. They're in trouble. Whatever happened to them is not good. Chuck Gordon 24th. Those are the names we're worrying about. This is going to tighten the points race now, too, because Greg Biffle's going to gain a ton of points on everyone but us. I mean, he was 30 points behind us, so he's going to gain 8 on us, or so, or how it is right now. But he's going to gain a bunch on the rest of the guys. So this race has turned out to be the great equalizer in a lot of respects. But yeah, no cautions, whatever. I mean, cautions are on. If we get a caution, we get a caution. It's not like cautions are off. I can actually reach up onto my keyboard right now and press the 0 and get a caution. What we need, if we want to win this, what we need is for them to hit a flapper up there. Just to slow them up. And I see a white car up ahead of them, so I think Riggs is... Yeah, Riggs is messing with them up there a little bit. We might lap Tony... No, they're 23 seconds ahead of us. We won't lap Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch. But it'd be funny. We were 6:02 before that lap. Now we're 6:72. So we lost 6/10 there. We're probably going to gain some here because they're messing with Riggs. And we got this whole pack of cars behind us. There's nothing I can do. I'm driving like a goofball. We're looking at the standing and stuff. Those guys are definitely coming after us behind us. And that whole pack is going to be back to the 21st position. Oh, they were here already. Hi, fellas.
We got just 10 more to go.
Let's not get too mad. I mean, we're going to be able to use them. I'm just trying to push Red. It didn't work.
Still there.
Oh no. Look how fast we're closing on Riggs.
Still there.
Oh, Ricky.
Stay high. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear outside. Car outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear inside. Outside. Inside. That car's a lap down. Still there. The yellow flag.
Yellow.
Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the
Okay, listen. If I throw a random caution, it pops up. It says yellow at the bottom, all this stuff. There's debris on it. We get a debris caution with
car inside. Okay, we're under caution.
unbelievable.
To the end of the
That's
finish line.
so unlucky for those
9 car.
guys out of the chase. All right, we took one more caution lap than we usually do for whatever reason. It had something to do with Joe Nemechek. Joe Nemechek was on pit road for a while, and then as soon as they jacked up his engine, as soon as they jacked him up to put on right sides, the debris caution came out. So I don't know. All right, here we go. All eyes are going to be on the back of the pack. Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch. I'm going to try to show everything, see what kind of ground they can make up. Matt Kenseth leading us down here with 5 to go at the line.
Green, green, green.
Terry Labonte immediately makes a move.
Should find more to go.
But yeah, there's some cars. We're all single file here, so some cars are a lap down. I thought we were in the top 10. I was looking for Terry Labonte in the top 10, then I realized we weren't in the top 10. You know, I was checking out the standings and we were losing some ground here. That's fine. We'll make it up.
Keep high.
Haven't mentioned it all race, but top 10 streak. Tony Stewart's isn't looking good. We can keep ours going. Just a historic
Keep high.
NR2003 performance by me
Still there.
with this top 10 streak. Usually something goes wrong.
Keep high. Keep high.
I mean, I want to show what we're doing. I want to show what the leaders are doing, and I'm really interested to see what happens with Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch back there, if they can make moves. So I might be showing like 3 things at once right now. I don't know.
Keep high. Stay high.
We got to cut in here.
Clear inside.
No, that was fair. All right, here we go. I mean, now we got 3 laps to go. A caution could come out and that'd be ball game. So we got to crack the whip here.
Car outside. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Junior, that's a good car behind us. Oh, Gordon's right there. He's up on the high line behind Wimmer-ish.
Still there. You're on the
I think we're gonna pull Junior to the front.
Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
2 to go.
Just 2 to go. Car outside. Stay low. Still there.
I want to go. Kyle Busch wasn't making moves. We got to go.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Ryan Newman's ahead of us somehow. Unbelievable.
3 wide. Outside. Still there. Still there.
Did we have Rusty here?
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Hold your line. Outside.
We've been riding Rusty all race long.
Stay low.
I want to stay with him. All right, we're gonna.
Still there.
If the caution doesn't come out here, we're gonna be able to gain some more spots here. Come on.
Black flag. 1 more lap to go. You're in the top 10. Keep low.
Old Newman here. Come on, Junior. Don't do it, Newman.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car
Who's going to win this? Jimmy Johnson, it looks like.
Stay low. Still there.
Come on. Rusty Wallace owes us some money. We pushed him. We pushed him into his position. This is where we're at. We're gonna sneak in here.
Back and forth now.
We did not finish in 4th, did we? Were there some lappers up here? 7th. Yeah, 7th. I don't know what 4th place is. All right, Jimmy Johnson got that win. Obviously, we saw with our own 2 eyes, or 30 eyes, or however many people watch this. We did end up leading the most laps. I'm not sure if I put in every lap leader. There was a bunch of them. Trying to look at this top 20. What's big? Yeah, Newman was up there. Mark Martin was up there in, points wise. Mayfield and Jarrett both took a little bit of a hit. Kenseth too. They really dropped on that restart. They really did not want that caution. But Rusty Wallace was able to hang out there in 4th. And this is all important for the chase. And where'd Carl Edwards end up? Okay, 24th on the second half here. And then Biffle was running up front. That hurts. That caution really messed it up for them. And unbelievable. And I actually probably didn't show Tony Stewart and Kurt Busch because I saw that they hung back at the end. They hung back at the back. Something happened with them. I probably showed what happened to them. That was it. We have 20 different leaders this race. But okay, the points are going to get they're going to be rattled up a little bit here. And I used to look at them at the end of every race, but I'm just going to save that for the beginning of the next race, beginning of next week. You can probably do some math on your own if it's really bugging you. But yeah. So Michigan, Bristol, and Richmond are going to be next week. And after next week, I mean, there's only 9 races left. So this season has flown by. But yeah, that's it. See you next week. Thanks for watching.